Hello, welcome to another video where we're going to look at a basic lunge with some added stability challenges in 3 different actions. So let's have a look at the first one. So this first one, we've got the a resistance band pulling the tibia to the outside, so laterally to the outside of the knee here. So basically it's really trying to force me into a horrible position for my knee. So if the band obviously pulling this way, it's going to actually, if it succeeds in beating me, it's going to pull my foot out to here, which would actually then force my knee to collapse inward, which is where you see a lot of the dreaded ACL tears and stuff like that. All right, so it's one variation that you could use and that I've featured many times in many videos before. But there's a couple other variations that you could also use to enhance maybe some quadricep strength and also some just a different feel. So it's not like I only do the same one every time. So sometimes I might have a feeling that I need to really accentuate the quadriceps, as I'll show you on this bit. So now we've got the band actually trying to pull forward. So it's quite often you'll see this where people almost like too vertical with their knee, and because if they come forward they feel like there's a sharp pain, and they probably will get it, but there's a significant weakness at the top of right at the base of the quadriceps there. Sometimes this version is a way to control that and get them to feel that they're going to try and move a bit more into it, so actually wanting the knee to come forward over the toes. I probably could do a little bit better job of that, but I'm trying to show you how I'm basically trying to resist the band pulling me too far, but my quadriceps are actually decelerating this action. So because the band, if it overpowers me, it's going to rip my heel off the floor and I'm going to lose balance and then just fall over. So my quadriceps are working really hard to actually push me backward. All right, so it's quite a clever way to just get a little bit more into the quad, especially if there's a bit of an issue, in say squatting actions and things like that, where there's a real weakness. So it's another clever way to use the band to assist you. Then I can also do it where I can have it pulling in medially. So we've done it pulling laterally. Now we can pull it medial. I don't use this version as much. If I'm going to pull medially, I'll have it above the knee, not below the knee. But again, it can create a little bit of a different feel and just makes the person sort of working a little bit more with control and stabilizing through the foot, the knee and the hip. Probably we might see this used more often with maybe a lateral tilting of the pelvis, so when they're coming down, and we might see their body falling out this way. This basically the band is actually going to accentuate that, so so then they have to actually straighten themselves up, and you can see here I'm maintaining quite a standard line here. This would be the version I'd use the least, but again it could be good depending on the person. It can be quite useful. All right, so there's a couple of variations of the lunge you can try if you've got a bit of knee pain or even a bit of a hip problem as well within the movement. And just using the clever ways. It's not always about strengthening. Sometimes it's just about efficiently moving with an added stability challenge. All right, so hope you enjoy that video and you find it useful in your training.